In this video, we will analyze how the United Kingdom is helping Ukraine in its effort to hit targets well beyond the front line. Reports surrounding a new British long-range missile project for Ukraine are drawing attention because the concept focuses on a cheaper weapon designed to reach deep into Russian territory. What began as a discussion about supporting Ukraine on the battlefield is now shifting toward reach, and some voices are already extending that conversation all the way to Moscow. Released footage opens with the missile launch itself, as Crossbow tears away from its launcher and climbs into the sky within seconds. Reports surrounding the project describe it as a British long-range missile concept built around a different philosophy, with the focus placed on reach and lower production cost instead of relying only on highly expensive solutions. On the surface, it may appear like another missile entering an already crowded battlefield, but its purpose reaches beyond adding one more weapon to Ukraine's arsenal. The larger significance comes from what such a system could potentially make possible over time. The main idea behind a missile like this is not simply to build another long-range weapon. The larger objective is to create a system that can be manufactured quickly at lower cost and supplied with fewer complications of political or industrial nature. Modern missile programs often depend on approvals and production chains that spread across multiple countries, making the entire program inefficient. That process can slow decisions and limit flexibility, even when partners support the same broader goal. A domestically controlled project changes that equation, as it gives the United Kingdom more freedom over production and delivery decisions, while creating a weapon that could be supplied easily in a shorter time frame. For Ukraine, that matters because availability can sometimes become as important as capability itself, given the shortages faced on the front line. The deeper significance of Crossbow starts to appear once the technical picture is broken apart piece by piece. As the range expands from Ukraine's borders, the central feature is the reported emphasis on long-distance reach, because greater range immediately places more infrastructure and military facilities inside the strike envelope. The launch method matters as well, since a vehicle launch system can fire and relocate quickly, reducing the time available for detection and counterstrikes. Cost may be the most important factor of all. Traditional long-range precision missiles can cost millions per unit, while the concept behind Crossbow reportedly focuses on creating a cheaper system for around $400,000 that can be produced in larger numbers without sacrificing the ability to strike deep targets. Russian commentators and military-linked channels are already presenting the development in a much broader way. In that interpretation, the issue is no longer simply another missile project or another aid package for Ukraine, but the argument being pushed is that a long-range system naturally shifts attention toward Moscow, because range changes the geography of risk. Supporters of that view describe the program as an attempt by the United Kingdom to create a direct pathway for strikes against the Russian capital. Critics of that interpretation argue that long-range weapons are not designed around a single city and can serve many operational purposes. Even so, the political impact appears to be growing faster than the technical details themselves, as the Kremlin views the missile as a direct threat to its security. Overall, the importance of this development is not tied to one missile alone, but to the model behind it. A cheaper long-range system produced with greater domestic control would shift attention from individual deliveries towards sustained supply and operational flexibility. That matters because modern conflicts increasingly reward the side that can repeatedly generate capability, rather than the side that can produce a small number of highly advanced systems. The broader implication is that the discussion may gradually move away from whether Ukraine can receive long-range strike tools and toward how many can be produced and maintained over time.